Hi, welcome back to my channel. Hello, YouTube. So I wanted to make another video from Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire. And yesterday I went to go join a gym. And I could not believe the absolute insane prices of trying to join a gym. Now I live in Boname, Abidjan, which is it's like the nicer areas here is like Cocody, Du Plateau, Two Plateau. And I live near the Abidjan Mall. So I live in an area that is outside the tourist area. The tourist area is Zone 4, which is about 20 minutes away. So I live in a nicer area. Now in America, so I just want to show you, compare the prices. Now, let me preface this by saying that, of course, living in Africa is about half the price of living in America, if you do the averages. I'm from California, so I'm used to high prices, but I'm just really surprised that because there isn't a lot of tourism here, like there's not that many people traveling to Africa, let's be honest, compared to the rest of the world. It's very, very low. So I looked at the gym, and the price is almost double for a mediocre facility. And I'm trying to be comparable to the United States, but it really, it's closer to the area it's closer to the area where there's a lot of tourists and expats, Lebanese people, people from France. So this is what I don't understand about Africa. They really up the prices in these areas where they know that there's expats living. So they really do a number on foreigners when they come down here, because most people that come down here are foreigners, people from France, America, and things like that. They really charge almost double for everything, especially if you're white. So there's a lot of price gouging going on here. Now, that's the downside. The upside is, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment that if I was in America, like California or even the Midwest, I would be paying probably, I'm guessing about over $1,000, $1,200 to $1,600, and I have a rent of about $400 a month. So it does even out in general, but it just surprises me that, because I don't think, now correct me if I'm wrong, if there's anybody in the Philippines or Thailand that can tell me, do they do this type of price gouging in the areas where there's a lot of expats and Americans and people from foreign countries in Thailand or Philippines? It just really, it seems like Africa is very good about trying to gouge white people and foreigners in general. Now, because here in Abidjan, the cost of living is lower, obviously, but the average salary here is between $300 and $800 a month, roughly. So I just can't imagine that they would price gouge so hard. I don't understand. Listen, I know I live in a big city, Abidjan. So I just wonder if anyone else is having the same issue. So I'm just trying to justify, because listen, I make about a middle income for American salary wise. So here, of course, I'm probably in the upper class salary range for Cote d'Ivoire. But it saddens me that they price gouge like that. It should be I don't really understand the economics of it, but at the same time, hey, if you're a foreigner, start negotiating prices. Stop paying these exorbitant prices for me. Listen, the gym I went to is mediocre at best. There's no indoor track. It looks like, I wish I had video of it, but I didn't want to. There's a funny thing about filming here in Africa. I didn't want to, take my camera in the gym. But I can tell you, I'm used to California gyms, 24-hour fitness, and other, places like, Planet Fitness and things like that, where the cheap prices, but here they just gouge the shit out of you. Okay, so a friend of mine sent me this. This is a flyer or ad for a gym in Ohio. And this sounds like a pretty nice gym. My friend Jim goes to that gym. Jim. And therapy pool. It's got an indoor walking track. It's probably a modern facility. The prices are reasonable. I mean, look at the annual membership price, $408 USD versus an annual membership at a gym here in Cote d'Ivoire. 246,292 CFA. That's what it would run for a comparable gym. Yes, so here I am wanting to join a gym as an expat here in Abidjan. And I'm looking at American prices, first of all, for a nice gym with Olympic pool, indoor walking track, all these amenities. And you'll pay about $400 to $500 a year in America. Here in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire, I can't believe it. I went to this gym. It was a mediocre gym with a small pool with 2 lanes you can swim in, a medium or small weight area, an older gym. Looks like something from the 70s or 80s, and certainly not nice, but not bad. I mean, I've seen worse. But just the prices. This is in franc CFA, but it's double if you do the conversion rate. 480. So for 1 year, they want 480,000 CFA, which is roughly over $1,000 for 6 months. This is double what I think a median price is in the U.S. This is what I hate about why these African countries, when they put these, they have such a, they take such advantage of the foreigners when they come, because they know that a lot of expats live here and that they always do business, so they know that they're willing to pay exorbitant prices. They really, I wonder if it's the same in the Philippines and Thailand, because I don't think so. I don't think anyone takes advantage of foreigners like Africa does. I'm not saying this is, should deter you from coming to Africa, but it's certainly something that doesn't make sense. It really feels like you're getting taken advantage of. Like I wanted to join the gym, but I'm having second thoughts, because I almost don't want to I don't want to contribute to this blatant overcharging of mediocre facilities. Abidjan is not that, the rent here is cheap. Here I'm living in a 2-bedroom that in America would cost $1,600. So I guess there are, there's upsides and downsides, but it just makes me feel. But in the areas that expats live, the prices are like California. I really think it's sad that Africa, they really deter people from coming here. I really wish they wouldn't do that. And I know it's not all of Africa, but I'm talking about Cote d'Ivoire and Nigeria.